This is our BMW 335xi, and we will be building it so we can trade up to eventually get an F80 M3. In episode 1, you saw everything that was wrong with the car. We gave it a test drive and cleaned it up a little bit. But now episode 2 is where the fun starts happening. I'm excited to announce that ECS Tuning is on board to help sponsor this build. We have a ton of parts over here ready to go on this car. Let me show you the plan. This should be pretty much everything to take this BMW from a neglected old beater to a car that hopefully we can sell for top dollar. And that is gonna be helping us to get to the next part of our plan. Let me show you more about it. This is actually the 4th car in the series. The first car was a Ford Fiesta ST, ended up having a blown engine, so we sold it for what we bought it for, we restarted. Up next, we bought a $500 Honda Civic. We put some money into it and we sold it for $2,500 bucks, and that leaves our bank total with $2,500. Up next, we bought one of the sickest cars known to man, a minivan. We paid $1,200 for it, put a couple bucks into it, and we ended up selling that for $2,000. And that left us with a total of $4,500 in the bank. That brings us down to our 4th car, which is the 335. We paid $1,500 for this car. It was super cheap because it has 170,000 miles and a salvage title, but that's not gonna stop us from making a buck on this one. The goal for this car, we're gonna invest $1,500 of our own money. I am gonna be using my resources like sponsorships to be able to help us with this build. So all the parts that we don't pay for and what we do pay for, we will be transparent and I'll let you know. So if we bought it for $1,500, invested $1,500, that'll be $3,000 into the 335. Hopefully we can sell it for close to $7 grand. That'll leave us with $11,500 in the bank if we sell it at the projected price. So hopefully with almost $12,000 in the bank from selling the BMW, we can buy another car, which I don't know what it'll be yet, and that'll get us one step closer to acquiring my dream car, the F80 M3, starting with just a $500 Honda Civic. Let's go ahead and jump into the build. So we have this whole list of parts here, but we're gonna start off with the taillights. One of the easier things that we can do, but it's gonna make a huge difference. ECS Tuning sells these taillights right on their website. And as you can see on this car, the previous owner started an LCI conversion. He has the LCI outers, but not the LCI inners. We're gonna swap out these lights. We got the taillight, as you can see. Is that gonna fit? Doesn't fit. That is a big fat fail. I should have lined it up before. Of course it doesn't fit. Why would it fit? That sucks. So we gotta revisit the drawing board on this. Whether they make the ones for this or not, I don't know. But I don't know why I thought this would fit. That is a stupid mistake on my end. So we may end up just leaving these taillights the way they are, or if we can find another set that complete the LCI look, then we will complete it. But first mod, failure. Well, while it's out, I did remember one of the bulbs is out. So we're gonna swap out a broken bulb, and let's just pretend that's why we took this off in the first place. This one, you can see the filament is not connected between the two parts like this one is. So swap that out. New one here. I don't know why it's like blue. Hopefully it doesn't give us an issue, but it's like blue and that one's white. Oh well. Okay. What an epic failure. A failure of epic proportions. Well, while we wait to figure out the taillight situation, let's move on to the headlights. As you can see, these are dirty, dingy, and old, and I think it's this one. No, I think it's that one. One of them is broken. Yeah, this one doesn't even work. So this headlight doesn't work. That one is crappy and old. They're both yellow and old and dingy. Let me show you what ECS hooked us up with. A new set of Spec D headlights. These look absolutely beautiful. So huge thanks to ECS Tuning for sending out these Spec D tuning headlights. Let's go ahead and give you guys a montage throwing these suckers on.
Hope that this. Okay, don't need that.
And that is one headlight out. Let's throw in the new one and get rid of this piece of junk. This thing is Definitely all banged and beat up, so really excited to swap the new one in. You got the phone too? Okay. You getting a shot of this? Oh jeez, I hope that's in. I hope that's in all the way. Let's test it. Ready? Oh. Oh! Oh! That was sick. Okay, so it works. That's good. Wow. Cool. All right, let's get this in here. That's why I leave the plastic on, ladies and gentlemen, so you can push on it without getting your greasy hands all over the new headlight. Let's put one bolt in on this side. Just want to make sure that that's lining up. Okay. Second one is out. Let's swap this over. Oh, I gotta get the gun. Okay, you can stop that. There it is. Okay, it's ready to go in. Woo-wee! Here we go, Headlight 202. I probably should have plugged it in. Can plug it in after. What the? Come on. Oh my God. And this one? Wow. That's really good. Bumper's going back on. Yeah, buddy. Oh my God, that's sick. Wow. Go on. Ugh. Okay, it's on. Okay. All right, that's good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you swap your headlights without taking your wheels off. Like a boss. All right, headlights are both in. Let's go ahead and shut the hood and show you guys how these new headlights look. Oh, they look totally misaligned. What's going on there? All right, cool. All right, ready? Show them both? Yeah. Okay. All right, we got the new headlights in. Here we go. Moment of truth. See if they work. We're going to click the unlock button. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at the animation. These are sick. Oh my God. Now that the headlights are done, let's move on to the next modification, which is the ECS coilover system. These are fully adjustable coilovers from ECS Tuning. Thank you again for sending these out. This is the next part in the build. Dave will be coming by to help us throw these in, so let's go ahead and get started on the coilover install. Hardly pay around here using these hand tools.
me sense that it was a 16 on that socket and on this socket is not. It makes absolutely no. Okay. I'll let you know. Make sure I get this socket on there before I really apply pressure with that on this. Uh-huh. Worse. I didn't really turn that. Try what we got. Let's go. Turn it like that.
Looks like you got it.
Yeah, it's okay. No. I'll probably have to do that top on the same. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you knowingly? I don't even want to get into it. I don't even want to get into it. Topic for another day. Give it enough. tune also? Well, that's not.
Hey, scared me. Thought it fell on your foot.
Yeah. He told me 125. I thought I was a Hulk. I was going This right here, we don't like it. Yeah, this is those little rubber papers it was saying, but ooh, Really, that's why it's got that little dimple.
Oh.
Locks into that. Chrome is not. So I just want to open it up a little. Where the top of that ring is almost at that line. That top of that bottom ring was at that. So that's what we want on this side also. Yeah, that's scary.
Stuck as a duck.
Up next, we have some new wheels going on the car. These are the Alzor wheels from ECS Tuning. So once again, thank you for hooking it up with these wheels. We're gonna shoot over to the tire shop, and this is really gonna complete the look. Okay, we just made it over to the tire shop. I got a crazy discount on the tires, which I'll tell you guys when we get the wheels back. Let's go ahead and get those installed, and we'll meet you back at the shop. The wheels are back from the tire shop, and they look really sick with the tires on. Check these things out. These tires we got for a insane discount thanks to our friend VIP Auto, Mr. Nelson. He hooked us up, so his link will be down in the description down below. Make sure you guys check out his business. He just got started, and he has some really good prices, and he is local. He's a good friend. We've been working with him for a little bit, and he hooked us up. Let me show you what tires we got on these wheels, and then we'll throw them on. Something that people sleep on very often is, dare I say it, used tires. Tire shops have takeoffs, you can ask for them, and they are cheap tires that they took off of another vehicle that someone swapped on for new tires, but there's still plenty of tread left. For the fronts, we have Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, and on the rears, we have 255s. They are mismatched tire brands, but they're the same exact size, and they're gonna do the job. We got the Pilot Sport 4S's for $80 for 2 tires, and Nelson hooked us up for just 20 bucks for these 2 tires. Let's go ahead and chuck them on and see how they fit up. So if you guys want to keep your cars on a super budget, you can ask for takeoffs and get some pretty good used tires. That is a tip that not a lot of people take advantage of. So we got all these tires and installed for right around $300. So that is one side thrown on. We're gonna go ahead and throw the other side on. I'll show you guys how it looks. So the car is now sitting on its new wheels. It has coilovers. We attempted taillights, but we have something coming to fix that. And the new Specty headlights, all from ECS Tuning. So thank you guys so much for sponsoring this build. But the car is not done. We got a lot more things planned for it. We still have the exhaust and the turbo to go on. That should be in the next episode. Who knows? Maybe by the next episode, it might be sold. I'll let you know. But we keep you guys updated. Let's show you guys how the car sits currently.